Hi guys, this is just a quick video. I'm not doing an intro today because I'm actually in the middle of remaking Econ, but I might have to make this video for basically the thing. So this is my actual this is my stream deck on my PC that I have. So as you can see, there is 1 through 13. So I had 32 Master Duels accounts, and I decided to make this because it was just idea I had. And so basically, um prerequisites you need is a piece of software called TCNO account switcher. And so it's for Steam. So if you have multiple Steam accounts or if you have multiple Master Duel accounts, you basically need a way to switch to them fast. And so this way is the fast way of switching to them. I've tried writing scripts for it, but it doesn't work like how I want it to. And uh, ignore the fact that I don't have a webcam on because I just haven't basically just been doing this for a while. So basically, when we press this one, if we press one for example, it would basically switch to this profile here, which is Horus slash Chat Charmers. These are just fun deck to have. So basically it will switch. It will if I press it, it will go to here, and this is what would show on the stream deck. So it says Charmers, the account name is Shane. So and then it would basically when I press this button, it loads the script, and if we go here, it will exit the script and go back to the home screen. So let me show you what these scripts does. I have 13 of them. I had 38 accounts, but I just basically didn't want to have to do the 38 times. And so I basically downscale what accounts I'm actually using the most. Um, so this one is basically just the 13 accounts I have. So so now going to my disk drive, and then we're going to here. So I have a folder in here called power 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 script. So it's just a hidden folder that I'm gonna have, and I just have it unhidden for now because of I have it for I need to go in here. So I have just in case I needed to access them, I have a folder on my stream deck called app folder. That app folder opens this folder, which will have these shortcut folders in there. So the app folder leads to the folder inside app. CMD leads folders to CMD. Kill is inside the app folder. Master is inside the app folder. And PS1 is in the app folder. I mean, in the PS1 folder. And then start is in the CMD folder. So let me just explain what the specific ones do. So if we go to app, there is a master, which is master.cmd. Uh, this is just a CMD file. You could actually put these into exe if like you wanted to basically export this. So basically, if we click here, we press edit. These are pretty much all the same except for the only thing that changed is the this part to 1, 2 to through 13. So what this does is it does start the start command, and it does dash min, which runs it in minimize screen, and then it will do colon colon. That means double quotation, and 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 in quotation C for me power script forward slash cmd forward slash start 01.cmd. And so basically, when this runs, it basically runs minimize. It runs this it runs this CMD file minimized. So because of the start minimize, that's what it does. And then it exits. When this CMD is clicked, it will run this, and it will um, exit this CMD file. And since it runs this will be ran, minimized in the taskbar, okay? So that's what that one does. And all of these do the same exact thing, 1 through 13. And so if we go back to the kill one, which is the one that I only have one of. So if we edit this one is the same exact thing. It's start minimum and C power script and then CMD forward slash backslash n dot CMD. And then what that one does, it runs this one minimized. So this one I basically don't have exit on here, but I'm going to not put exit on there. Doesn't matter. So just for that one, because the other one it basically needs to be exited because of this one because the exit I have on this one just exit all CCMDs for the end. So if we go back to that, that's just the last step, but that I created, but it's the first step to be executed. So the next step, which is the second to last step, but the first one, but the second part to be executed is CMD. So CMD is this one. So basically, in this folder, I have a hidden folder called Start. Start is the next part you should be looking at. I'd be looking at stuff where you right click this, press edit. These are all the same things. This will do this one, and this will run the PCNO account switcher, and it will run this minimized, and then it will launch it inside of inside of a CMD file. And so then this one it does echo off. So basically, it doesn't show inside of the command line. And then start basically runs this cmd1.cmd, and then it'll time out for 8 seconds and it won't show because of the null. And then this will run minimized, and then it will then the next one it will run minimized, and then it will go to it will pause for 8 seconds, then it'll start master duels. So basically this basically changes the wallpaper. So I'll explain what all these do. So this one basically change this one launches Steam, and then this launches master duels or whatever. This is specific code for launching master duels. But if you wanted to launch any application that has multiple accounts, you could do actually that. Just change this to master duel. I mean, to whatever thing you want, and however many different accounts you have, as long as it doesn't break TOS. And then it exits. So that's what these commands do. This is number 2 in the step, but the second thing to the second to last to be made. Then there is this one, which is the there is a lot of file redirection, mainly because of I really didn't want to have to combine all of them programmably wise in like the same actually file, because it would just make the file too actually big. So so basically if we press edit, it will this runs the PowerShell Windows style hidden command, which it will then execute this file in the bat. So it'll execute 01.ps1, which is just it's under PowerScript .ps1 dot zero ps1 01.ps1, and so it does that. So when you run any of these commands in here, it will um, it will run the PS1 files. And so if you right click end, as I showed you before with like the other one, the KL file, so it does echo off, and then it will run this one, which will exit master duels. And you can change this to any Steam game you want if it basically can be killed without airing out, because master duels doesn't. Then you go to I have it kill Steam, and then it waits um 3 seconds. Then it basically runs this file, which is exit.cmd, and exit.cmd is a file. It also is hidden, and then it waits 3 seconds. Then it kills task of explorer, so it'll reset. So it'll reset this. So it'll reset Windows. So because when you kill task of Steam, it leaves an icon left on the side over on your taskbar. So I basically just have it kill like Explorer, just so it can get rid of that automatically without having to move my mouse over it. And then if we go here to exit. So exit is if we it's the PowerShell. It executes PowerShell hidden, so it doesn't get seen. I'm going to show you how what it all looks like. So probably 1 second. I gotta switch my mouse real quick. So basically, if we lower this down, this shows the desktop. Okay. So basically, if you launch Steam, because if you launch Steam, it would basically with like because if you kill Steam with the basically the with the taskbar command, it closes it successfully, but basically it's technically kind of a clean slash dirty close at the same exact time, and it would just leave a leftover residue file over here. So I can kill that. I basically have um have software called Explorer reset. So after this runs this file to here. So if we go back to here, now we go to and I remove my logo just to show I should use the to show you. So now going to the PS1 file. So the PS1 file. I'll start with the wallpaper. These are some wallpapers I actually made for actually Master Duels. You can make this for like any game you want that you want to have to know what it looks like. So all these icons here, all this wallpaper are the same wallpapers that you saw, for example, here, but cut down with the name on here. I don't have the names on there. I tried making the icons kind of cohesive, but I kind of regret doing this because of some of the words I have on there to like show what it is. It's kind of cutting off that, but I really don't want to have to redo actually that, so I'm just leaving well enough alone, because these by themselves took like 3 hours to like make all together because of and do cutting and stuff like that, like get the images and rearranging and keynote stuff. So basically these files are named 1 through 13 with 0.13, and then one called exit. So if you remember the one that the exit.cmd runs runs a file called exit.ps1. So if we go exit, I'm going to open it not with PowerShell, but if we open it with Notepad, this is the code. This will basically change the wallpaper image to exit. So it does C power script /PS1 backslash PS1. No, /PS1 /wallpaper /exit PNG. And so basically, when you click this, it changes. So I'll just show you an example. So if we just change it to 1, oh, I double clicked it, my bad. So this is why I have it execute with actual a bat file, because of just double clicking the actual file just doesn't work. So if we run PowerShell, it runs this, so which it wouldn't show hidden. So when I'm recording video for this after account, it can show this, and it shows the actual account that I'm in. So we right click on this one, it run part one of PowerShell, it it hides it. So so basically, and so if we run the CMD file, so if we run the CMD file, this will run this one. So if we run this, so if we double click this right here, so if we double click that, it shows, it basically still shows stuff, but it basically is only briefly because it's doesn't show that. So as you can see, it basically does this, and so now if we do if we go edit this the PS1 file. Now if we go this, it goes back to normal. And so now, if we go here, PS1 dot, so if we go here, edit PS1, it runs this command. So it would run it in a full screen mode. I mean, it would run it with just a black screen. So I'll just show you an example. So if we just press open, it opens this like this. As you can see, it's just a black screen, but with that black screen, it loads other stuff in the background, changes the wallpaper, and basically it opens master tools. And so as you can see, it opened master tools. And so same if we ran that one. So, and as you can see, it basically has this still here in the background. But the thing is, if we go back and if we go to end, so if we go to end, which is this one, this script, it will do this. So let me show you. It will run like that. Also showing, it also shows nothing in the background, and then it refreshes Windows. And so now it goes like this. So now it also closes fine. It also closes Explorer too. So if we go back to here, here, and back to app, and back to here. So if we click one of these, I'll show you what happened if we click one of these, but I'm not going to click this one. I'm going to click it on, might as well click it here. So I'm not going to click it here. I'm just going to click it on the Stream Deck. So you'll actually see a change. So if you press this one, I'm pressing number 1, which is the one you just saw, to there. So if we press this button right here, which is what we're going to press, if we press this, it will do all of that stuff in the background. Oh. Oh. That's my fault. That's my fault. Actually, that's one that actually it's on the right account, but it literally didn't. I forgot to. So we press this, it quits and goes back to the home screen. So, and if we go here, we go here to here, and now we go here. This is the wrong one, so we have to change this one. This is on 13. We have to change this to 1. So if we change this to 1, that was my bad. I should probably check these also to see if. Yeah, I that's just the one I forgot. So going back to there. So if we go back to home, press it again. So if we press this again, it switches there. It loaded master duels before, but so if we press this, it switches to that one, like it should have. But I basically have not been doing good lately. But so if we press that one, it switches to like there, and then it loads master duels like so. And so, and with this, this allows easy switching accounts. So, CMD file for loading um the um the PS1 file in the back without in the background, and then loading the and having one that just loads the link and also the PS1 file, CMD file, and that's all you need. So that's just two. That's just three instead of having four. And that's if you don't mind having the black screen show up. If you want to have if you don't mind having the black screen show up, if you don't want the black screen show up, you just basically make min a minimize boot file, and then you just make one for CMD to exit it. And so what that does, it just exits it back to like there, and it goes back to the home screen. And so let me just show you how this would be set up in the end. So how I have this now is it just shows. So here's the script for. Oh, 1 second. Jesus Christ. So this is just this is just the original file I was actually messing around with. It's you actually, if you wanted to, you could probably make the PS1 file inside of a single one. I haven't really messed with that yet, but so how I would have this folder hidden. So go back to options, and then make sure you just hide the folder and not the contents of the folder to make it easier to find. So I basically go to don't show hidden files, and now like that. So it just hides it. And then the temp folder is usually not there. So and this is how it would normally look with basically nothing in there, like it has them showed. So basically, if you need to access it, you can basically access it two ways, either with your stream deck or basically just type in the name of the folder. Mine is called power forward slash script. So if you type that, it brings up the full folder anyway. So, but just to let you know, so if I press this button right here, it opens that folder, which has all the folders in here. So if you press this one, it shows nothing. But if we press this one, which is master, it will show the contents of that folder. So this is master inside app, and just basically make it look like there's nothing there. So and so if you wanted to, you could compile these folders into a singular app if you wanted to, and then just run the app and just make sure if like you have if you're playing on basically sharing accounts with like a friend, and so instead of them logging in to and you can share the full folder. So if you want them to grind for FreshU, this is like my actual idea. So instead of have them grind for FreshU, you could make this into an exe file, and they can run each account. And then when they run each account, they can just I'd have it selected in like a fancy menu, but I just decided to do actually this. So with this, I can show you another way of doing this. So basically, if you want it to load specifically from a menu instead of basically selecting each individual bat file, there's a way of doing that. And I'll show you. Give me a second. So, so basically, I'm gonna show you that these are the things I have, which are these are the links I'm gonna use. So if you have a kill app, then use your kill app, and then use the links you want. I'm just using three. You can use as many as you actually want, as how many you want. Because if you have 38 accounts, 48 accounts, 60 accounts, whatever, this is from Absolute specifically. You can basically add those into there, but and then you just put your file in there. So let me show you how to make a file. So to make the select your choice app, okay? So you can put like a title in here by putting echo at the top, but I'm just gonna show you the bare minimum you actually need, okay? So basically, first thing you need to do is open up a new document, a new Notepad Plus, whatever you're using. I'm using Notepad specifically because that's what's here, and I'm using that right now. So first you type the at sign, then you type echo space off. Then after that, you type in set space dash p, set space dash p, and then you type in input. I can't spell input. Dash input, and then you type in equal. That's plus. Oops, I don't want to. Okay, input equals, and I'm gonna say type. Oh shit, my keyboard's not working right, so my bad. So type. You go type. I basically have this one for mine, which is this is just an example, but you can put whatever text you want here. So I'm just using this for a frame of reference. So I type in one dash CHAIN for the first account, space two dash space, and then I type in three dash weeb. These are just random names I actually came up with for the accounts, but you type in space or dash quit. And that's what I use. And then I put in a semicolon just so, and the space just so there's a space in there. And so now here comes the important part. So now I just type in, I basically go to another line, type in echo uh, input is space. I mean, oops, I don't want to. Input is colon. It's input is colon, and so you type in that sign, and then you can put this as any input you want. Like you can say have it say hey or hi, whatever you want. I'm just gonna use input because of that's what I like to use. So you type in at sign. I mean type in dollar sign. I mean print numbers um percent sign. I can remember the name. So input, and from there you basically make a new line, and then after that you type in capital I, capital F, or if. Just basically do that 3 times, or however many times you want. I am doing it fourth because I have 4 lines, and then if. So now you don't have to type it again, but I recommend copying it at least. I mean, typing it at least once. And so, which is this. So you take this, copy. So you take that, and it says if the parenthesis, I mean, if percent sign input, percent sign input, percent sign, and then just do the copying just to make it easier and faster. After that, then you want to go here where it says by that and type in equal equal, and then go down to the next one, equal equal. Oopsies, that was a minus minus. Equal equal, equal equal, and equal equal, and then from here, go and type your numbers. 1, or for have 2, 3, 4. From there, I go down to the bottom of the bottom one, type exit. So when you type in exit, and now go back to the top line. We're right here. Now you press, and if you want to boot, this works for websites, URLs, and this works for URLs and or any app. So you want to do space, START, and do the next one like that, START. Or if you're calling it that file, want to do call, you would call here instead of start. Or you can just do start for CMD though. Start. There you go here. You want to go to colon and quotation double quotation, my bad, can't speak, double quotations, so space, 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 space. You want to make sure there's a space between the quotations. Now, since you have this open, you already copied these, or you can type them out. So I'm just going to copy them. So you can copy it. So you take this and highlight it to the edge, where basically the semicolon, the quotation, I would say. Wow. You basically put here, and you take this one, do the same exact thing, copy, and we go here, paste, and now we go here, copy, and one more for this one, and so after this, you should have a bat file that basically should run. Basically, it should show none of this. So and if you want more, you can add more. But um, there's a higher class bat file you could do if you want to. So to run master duel. So file, save as. We're gonna save it on the desktop. We're gonna name it bat. We're gonna name it I'm gonna name it selection selection tool dot cmd. Sure. So as you can see it, we have it right here, selection tool. Now I'm just gonna show you. So close this out, close this out. So if we press this, so you see we have option one, type chain one chain, two domino, three weave, and four quit. So if you press one, it should load up chain, which is the one that we already have. So if you press this, it loads this, up and the background, and it starts master duels. And that's how you can make a selection tool. And plus you can probably do something a little bit more. You don't want to use the selection tool, and so since if you're using the stream deck, you can probably if you're using a stream deck, you could basically program buttons to basically select number one or two and stuff to make it easier. And then when you quit, you can just kill at your Steam if you want with like a bat file. But so let's just say, oh, since we have just like this, since the wallpaper is like this, and you want your normal wallpaper back, so and you don't have it set up like how I have it set up here, which is how I want to have it set up because I didn't want to have to select menu items. So we press this one, double click that again. Now we press 4. When we press 4, it says that that doesn't work. So as you can see, and you'll probably see why. So this is the perfect time to run into the error. So 4 didn't work, as you can see. So if we go back here, we go back here. This is why. So basically, I made a mistake and forgot a quotation mark, because that's what happens if you don't add a quotation mark. So if you add a quotation mark and then go file save, now if you press enter this, now do this, watch our wallpaper back. So that's what happens if you forget a quotation mark, or if you don't add in any, it'll give you the error. So that's for it runs it. So it's supposed to run it. So there it goes. So and this command only shows up because of there's not enough memory. Because if we go control delete, see how much your process power this actually uses when basically because this actually is it's running out of CPU because of. So if we basically just double click this and then click 4 and then pay attention to this, CMD is running out of memory because CMD is dedicated a certain amount of memory and then it just stops. But showing you how that works, so you saw that got that error. So we go here and we click 1. So if we click the X button, it'll do that same exact thing, but it won't show the memory loss thing. And so as you can see, it just resets everything. So I hope you like that, and it's a pretty long video, so I hope you learned something about that creation of this back file. And so and this is how my stream deck will actually look. It has icon on there, and um this is easier than trying to read tiny buttons. So in order to have because the reason why I don't so the reason why because I tried tiny buttons like tiny buttons on some of them is fine. Like for example, these letters I'm not looking at them a whole bunch, but I'm just clicking one and this tells me what the actual deck is. And so yeah. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching and bye. I hope you enjoyed it. And see you next time. Bye.